Okay, guys, just going to keep this short, sweet, and to the point. The Dallas Mavericks, no Luka. They win their second straight game, beat up on the Hornets. This was an absolute massacre. Not going to lie, sort of gave up on this game about halfway through. KP played really well in the first half of the game. Kind of tailed off a little bit there towards the end. It kind of looked like he was on pace for 30-point, crazy performance. But 24 points, 13 boards for him, 5 blocks. He had a double-double at halftime. KP looked fantastic. He was aggressive. He was hitting threes. 3 of 8 from deep. But that's actually pretty solid for how KP plays. Here's a nice, just gets him up in the air. He doesn't need too much space. And here's the stuff I really like seeing from KP. This drive aggressively right here. You've got book night on him. Take advantage, man. Take advantage and drive just like that. Here he is playing defense. He played great defense tonight, protecting the paint. Beautiful stuff right here. Nice block. Look at this. Pogo. What's that 2K badge? Pogo stick. Pogo jumper. Whatever it's called. And then there's another right here. Miles Bridges. Look at this. Look at this rim protection. Miles Bridges. I thought he was going up for this shit. This reminded me so much of that Clint Capella poster Miles Bridges had last year, but KP said, no, sir. Get that shit out of here. Tim Hardaway Jr. shot the ball very well. That was good to see tonight from Tim. What was he? 5 of 11 from deep, 19 points. We will gladly take that from Tim Hardaway. Trey Burke had just a magical night. He was like 6 of 6, 7 of 7 for the majority of the game early on. It took him a while to miss a shot. Brunson, I thought, played pretty well, 13 points, 8 assists. That's what we need to see from Brunson without Luka, somebody to initiate the offense. Dorian was hitting shots, 3 of 4. The team as a whole was 46% from deep. Reggie Bullock was hitting threes. All of this is good to see, right? Now, granted, they did play a Hornets team that is just dealing with a bunch of COVID issues. They don't have a point guard. They don't have a point guard. No LaMelo, no Ish Smith. So, that's going to greatly impact their chances of winning. But still, you played really well. I thought you played really good defense. These shooting numbers are pretty bad. 35% from three is not bad, but a lot of that was in the second half when they were just bombing 3 after 3 after 3 to try and come back in this game. But defensively, I thought you played well. Offensively, obviously, you shoot 51% from the field, 46% from 3. That looks great. No complaints, really. I don't think anybody played that poorly. Moses Brown, Moses Brown only played 9 minutes. Kind of thought this might be a big night for him again. The Moses Brown conversation, right? Mavs fans are obviously super hype about Moses Brown, myself included. He's played great, played really good last night. But the thing is we kind of saw he started that game against the Cavs and Jared Allen ate him up. No shame in that, right? Jared Allen is a top 5 center, I would say pretty comfortably, in the NBA, and he's developed a bit of a bag too. He's developed a bit of a bag. He used to kind of be a rim runner and a paint protector, but he's got some moves now that he goes to offensively. So, getting done up by Jared Allen isn't the end of the world. But against teams that struggle at the center position, he should do fairly well. So I thought tonight, because no Plumlee for the Hornets, they've sort of had their issues at the center position all season long. But I thought that he was gonna have a pretty good night tonight, but he barely played. They mainly ran like Kleba and KP out there alternating at the 5. And Frank only got garbage time minutes. I don't know what the deal is there. I don't know why Frank is just not playing. It's a little bit weird to me. But hey, Josh Green, I think Josh Green has earned the return of the Josh Green cam. I really do. I think that the Josh Green cam deserves a comeback. I had retired it. Look at this. Oop, out of the inbounds. Nice. I had retired this, but I think it's time to bring it back. I really do. Here he is hitting a corner 3. Oh, my goodness. Josh Green, corner 3. Here he is right here. What was this? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to step into a long 2. That's my game now. So Josh Green's been playing pretty well lately, and I think he deserves some more minutes. I really do. Now, at the expense of Frank Ntilikina, I'm not entirely sure. Let's get out of the Josh Green camp. Here's Hardware Paroxysm. What's his name? Scott Miller or something like that? Matt Moore. I don't know why I said Scott Miller. Scott Miller is somebody who comes around the chat often. It is a big-time supporter of the channel. But Matt Moore, he's shit on the Mavericks all season long, and they deserve it. But he always brings out the Luka's plus-minus. The Mavericks are now minus 84 with Luka on the floor and plus 82. I think the conclusions are pretty clear. Yeah, he's pretty terrible, right? That's the conclusion. Luka sucks. Now, this is what's going to happen, right? The Mavs are going to go on this streak here. They played the Thunder, who are the worst team in basketball last night, beat them pretty good. Played a Hornets team that was just what up, Scott? A Hornets team that was just devastated by COVID and stuff. And they destroyed them. So, yeah. This is the conclusion that Luka sucks. That's why I tweeted. Yeah, obviously that means Luka is terrible. So it has nothing to do, plus minus stats. I talked about this before. They're very reliable. Rarely ever do they paint false narratives, right? This means that Luka is one of the worst players in the NBA, and the Mavs should just straight up stop playing him. And they should trade him. They should trade him. I don't even know if you're gonna get anything. If you just look at plus minus, you're not gonna get anything. What team would want a minus 84 player? Just cut him. Just cut ways. His contract extension hasn't even kicked in yet. It's already a disaster. No, I'm obviously kidding. I think plus minus stats are a joke usually. Even like people who are super deep into analytics and stuff will tell you that plus minus stats are really good over like year-long, like multiple year stretches, rather than 2 months into the season, and the Mavs as a whole have been absolutely terrible. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. I don't have much to say. They took care of business. They're on a 2-game winning streak now. They've won 2 of their last 3 games. So, 3 of their last 4 games. I'm sorry. So that feels good. Obviously, the kid was talking earlier today that Luka might be back on Wednesday for that game against the Lakers. I don't know how I feel about that. I wonder if winning these 2 games here kind of changes the plans a little bit. Because I am now okay 100% with... Hold on a second. Sorry. I am now 100% okay with Luka sitting out that game against the Lakers because you have 3 days off. You have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off for your next game against the Timberwolves. So give Luka some more time. Right? I feel like starting him again against the Lakers would be kind of too soon, right? Give him over a week's worth of rest and have him come back against Minnesota ready to go, rest that ankle up. So that's pretty much how I feel. Happy with the team's performance today. Hopefully, maybe it's a step in the right direction. There is something to how this team looks offensively without Luka. I think it's just they do play a little bit quicker, but I don't buy into any of the narratives that this offense is better without Luka. These guys just hit their shots tonight. That's really what it is. We've talked about this before. The Mavs take so many open shots that if they make them, then, yeah, their team's going to look way better. But tonight they are making them, and typically they haven't been making them. So that's really why we're at where we are, 14-13. Disappointing so far to start the season. But, we'll see if they can continue this hot streak, make it 3 in a row against the Lakers. We'll see. I'll be streaming that game 6:30 p.m. Central Time, another early start time. Thank God. Talk to you guys later. Go Mavericks!